So this section is quite interesting section because it started with the envy of Daksha towards Lord Shiva, and in that envy, in the first chapter, we saw that he did many. He did the wrong thing. He started insulting Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva, being the pure Vaishnava, did not retaliate. He just left the place. But that whole palace became the assembly where continuous blasphemy was going on. So since that time, the relationship between Lord Shiva and Daksha was very bad. Daksha was not inviting Lord Shiva in any sacrifice, and this is the sacrifice which he did after many years. And when Sati saw that so many demigods and practically everybody from the universe was going in that sacrifice, so Sati developed the desire to uh, go to that place. Lord Shiva all wanted to restrict her because Lord Shiva knew the nature of Daksha, and he knew that because Sati is now married to me, so she will not be welcomed, and in that place she will be insulted, and then she had to leave the body. Lord Shiva tried to stop Sati, but Sati became little bit frustrated, and she anyway went. It will come ahead, and then all the thing unfolded. In this particular purport, Sati is telling to Lord Shiva that this world is made up of three material modes, and because you are already the incarnation of Lord Vishnu, and you are as powerful as Lord Vishnu, being his incarnation, so you already know this truth. And Lord Shiva is considered so renounced, even when he is the husband of Maya Devi. He is considered so renounced that he has never built his own house. He stays in Kailas Parvat below the tree. And Maya Devi, actually, Sati is Maya Devi, Durga Devi. So once Maya Devi wanted to, she was requesting Lord Shiva, at least we should have some home. We should not live below the tree. So Lord Shiva, based on her request, Lord Shiva told her, you make a palace, you make a home. Sati made the home, but then there was the ceremony of entering in the home, Griha Pravesh. And then Lord Shiva arranged the yajna, the sacrifice which the Brahmanas do, and the sacrifice and worship which the Brahmanas do before entering the house. It's called Griha Pravesh, entering the house. So after that ceremony, they need to give dakshina, some remuneration to the priest. But Lord Shiva is Atmaram, he doesn't have anything. So in dakshina, in remuneration, he gave his home, the home which Sati made. Lord Shiva gave to the Brahmanas, and he again went and started living below the tree. So since that time, Durga Devi never tried to make a home for Lord Shiva. They are still in the Kailas Parvat. So that's how renounced he is, and that's what is mentioned in this purport, that Lord Shiva is known as Aja. Aja means he has already transcended the bondage of birth and death. As such, uh, spirit soul is also never takes birth, and spirit souls also never dies. So technically, spirit soul also is Aja, but in the conditioned life, it takes birth. Means the body takes birth, and the soul consider itself as a body, and because of that misidentification, soul thinks that I have taken birth, I will die. In truth, soul doesn't die, and when we realize that we are the soul, then the fear of death is gone. The whole world is fearful of death, but removing the fear of death is very easy by this Bhagavad philosophy. Soul never dies, and we are the soul. We say A equal to B, B equal to C, so A is equal to C. Soul does not die, and we are the soul. That means we will not die. So it's as simple as that. We just need to realize this, then the illusion will be over. Even Adi Shankaracharya wrote uh, Manasi Vichinti Varam Vara Kaste Putra Kah Ayata. He wrote in Vivek Chudamani literature that one should always remember the temporary nature of the world. Then his illusion will be destroyed. Every day he should think that the death is knocking at my door. Maybe today is the last day of my life. Tomorrow I may have to leave the body. So in that consciousness, if we chant, our chanting will be very nice because we will be thinking that this might be my last chanting in this world, in this life. So smara nityam anityakam. One should always remember the temporary nature of this world. And that's what Chanakya Pandit also says. Adi Sankaracharya also says. And here, Lord Shiva is perfect in that understanding. And Durga Devi is telling, Sati is telling that the illusion of accepting the perverted reflection, the material or cosmic manifestation to be real is not present in you because you are self realized. And you also don't have the attraction for social life and considering someone as father, someone as mother, someone as sister based on the bodily relationship, though that illusion is already over for you. But I am not so advanced. So these things appear to me as real. That's why she wanted to go because she wanted to meet her sisters. She wanted to meet her mother and she wanted to talk to them and socialize. Although Sati has heard many times about the self-realization lessons given by Lord Shiva, in many of the Puranas, Lord Shiva and Sati is speaking. Lord Shiva is explaining and Sati is hearing. So Sati has heard about it many times, but uh, yeah, means still she had that thing. And also we know that this is for the past sake of the pastime. Otherwise, Sati herself is also the Vaishnavi. We know the Vaishno Devi in India. Vaishno Devi is one of the incarnation of Durga Devi, Vaishnavi. And also in Mayapur we see in Simant Dweep, Simantini Devi. She is also Durga Devi. So they know the reality, but here in this specific pastime, the Sati is hankering after meeting, hankering for meeting her relatives. And in the last of the purport, it's written the purpose of creation, why the men are created, why the women are created, and the different varnas and ashramas. These things are created by the Lord. First of all, we need to understand why Lord created this world. The whole purpose of creating this world was because Lord wanted to rectify the independent enjoyment mentality of living entities. And that was the purpose for which Lord has created this world. And mm, so that's how when Lord created this world, so he had to make the arrangement. He wanted to make the arrangement so that living entity may enjoy in a regulated manner and eventually their separate enjoyment tendencies should get finished and they should uh, go back to Godhead. That is the whole plan of the creation. So considering that plan in the mind, creation happened. Lord created this world and he gave the bodies, different bodies. He designed different ashramas, brahmachari ashrama, grihastha ashrama, vanaprastha ashrama, sannyas ashram. Then brahmana, kshatriya, vaishya, sudra. All these things were created, seeing this purpose of purifying the enjoyment propensity of the living entity, separate enjoyment propensity of living entity, and sending them back to Godhead. That was the purpose of creation, and that's how Lord created the ashramas, so that uh, in the first ashram the training of celibacy will be given. Then in the second ashram the regulated sense enjoyment will be offered. Then after sense enjoyment, but that sense enjoyment comes with the responsibility of raising the family and maintaining the family. And when somebody does it and The sons and daughters are married. Then there is the next ashram for husband and wife. They go to vanaprastha, means full-time engagement in the devotional life, means or the intense engagement in devotional life. And after that, there is the sannyas ashram. So these four ashramas are a spiritual aspect. Then Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, and Sudra are the occupational aspect. Because in every society, there is the need of intellectual people who can guide the society based on the scriptures. There is the need of administrator who can rule based on the instructions given by the Brahmanas, the intellectual people, and the Vedas, Vedic scripture. And those who protect the people, those who protect the citizens and drive the citizens towards the goal of self-realization. That is the purpose of administrator. Then there are people who are the business, who are doing the business for maintaining the society. Like Kshatriya maintains the citizen, and Vaisyas they maintain the cows and agriculture and the business products. And then those who are not that much intellectually qualified, they help in all other classes. So this was the description of Varnas and Ashrama. Then the description comes of the family unit, because the living entity will take birth as the son or daughter, and then mother and father are responsible for sending the living entity back to Godhead. And in that also both has the specific responsibility. The souls who have been given the father's body, the body is designed in a way, it is a stronger body, and we can see one comparison that see there is one tractor and there is one very nice car, soft car. So tractor body can be compared to the man's body. Just like tractor is naturally strong, man's body by nature is made strong muscles and everything. Those things are there in the man's body. And just like the car is the soft car, soft and beautiful. Similarly, woman's body is defined as delicate body. And the also are given the body. Souls also are given the body according to their previous actions, and to maintain this purpose of creation. So when we are sitting in some car, at least we should know the model number of the car. What is the advantage of this car? What are the disadvantage of this car? How should I drive the car so that I can reach to the destination nicely? So the souls are offered either the male body or the female body primarily. And Lord has defined the characteristics of the bodies also. And the male are considered more rational, females are considered more emotional side, and both has their respective roles. Like you see, practically I have seen when in some families, if the mother is not there, the father has difficulty in raising the child, because of less emotions. It is difficult for the male to understand what is going on in the mind of the child and to act accordingly or take care of the child accordingly. When the child is weeping, crying, a small child, father doesn't understand. If the child keeps crying, father may slap him. Father will not understand what to do, but mother immediately understand what the child need, because of her nature. Her nature is the emotional nature, so she connects with the child, and it has more affection and more emotional attachment with the child that is required for the taking care of the child. So that role is naturally offered to the woman, and that role is so important that the whole next generation depends on that role. If the woman plays the role of raising the child, and the child, just like we know Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, why he is so great? Because he was being cultivated very nicely by his mother. So practically, the next generation is dependent on the taking on the role of a woman. That was the role, such important role being offered by the Lord, and uh, that's why the title mother is universally glorified. We say the Ganga mother, Mother Ganga, Mother Parvati, because this role is This role comes with so much of respect. So that was the role of the woman, to define the next generation, to train the child in a way that the next generation of people will be very much good character. And we see when the mother is not taking care of the child, then sometimes the child grows up by seeing the mobile phone and different crime scenes, sometimes pornography, all these things. The character becomes very bad, and the same care, same love and care cannot be given by the professional people, because they are doing it for the money, but the mother does it for her child. So because of her psychological nature and the emotional quotient given by the Lord, she is very much expert and competent to uh, take care of the offspring. But the father is not able to do, because the main, yeah, male has the rational nature, more rational nature. They have the stronger body, stronger false ego also, maybe sometime, because they need to take up the role to maintain the family and protect the family. At if something comes up, then the man goes out and protect. So that is their role, and that's how the family unit is together, because the whole family is defined, uncle, aunt, grandfather, granddaughter. Whole family unit is meant for uh, bringing back soul to the kingdom of God. That's why in Canto 5 it is written that uh, Guru na sasya janani na sasyat. Those things are given in Canto 5, chapter 18. Yeah, chapter 18. That if the father is not taking the son back to Godhead, he is not guiding. If the mother is not guiding, then they should not become mother, they should not become father, they should not become guru. So the main thing is one needs to align himself with the plan of the Lord, and we should understand what is the plan behind the creation, and we should align with that. So this is the whole science which is made by the Lord, but human thinks that this world made is made up of by chance. So they want to make their own rules and without aligning with the rules of the Lord. And that's how we see when the human interferes with the system created by the Lord, then there is the chaos in this world. So as a devotee, we should know the divine purpose behind the creation. Why the creation is going on in a way which it is going on. And if we know the purpose, then we can act accordingly. And then everybody will achieve perfection, because every soul has to go back to Godhead. And that is the prime purpose of all the living entities. And that's what is mentioned here, that Sati, it is natural for the Sati to be affectionate for her mother, for the sisters. She wants to see her father also. Actually, in the back of the mind, Sati also had the thought that she will be able to convince her father that Lord Shiva is not guilty. She had this plan because Sati herself is the Maya Devi. She is the divine lady. She is the external energy of the Lord. So it's not that Sati was ignorant. Sati wanted to uh, protect Daksha, because she knew that Lord Shiva is the pure devotee, and if Daksha is very much against Lord Shiva and we very much offensive towards Lord Shiva, then there is no hope for Daksha. He will be ruined. So like that, that's why she wanted to convince Daksha, and she wanted that the relationship between the husband and the father, her husband and her father, should become smooth. That was the purpose of Sati, and that's how she just wanted to go. She just wanted to go there and try to help in that manner. So these are some of the point from this purport. We discussed about the background of the whole conflict. Then we also discussed about Lord Shiva being the renounced personality, practically being on the incarnation of Lord Vishnu. So being totally renounced. And then we also saw that uh, yeah, purpose of creation, why Krishna created the world, and with what purposes he has given the different roles to different living entity. Actually, all of us are the souls. Every living we are the souls. It's only in the ignorance we consider that I have been given this body, I have been given that body. But Prabhupada Acharya just speaks every time that when we think that we are the body, we are already in the ignorance. So the purpose of the whole Krishna consciousness or the whole spiritual life is to come out of this bodily engagement and try to work in a way that we will realize our true potential, true potential of the eternal servants of the Lord. And yeah, we cannot see, but it depends on ISKCON preaching how ISKCON is giving the hope for the world. At least those who are interested in developing their love of Godhead and reviving their true identity, at least there is the hope that ISKCON movement is there to give the perfect philosophy. And eventually the world will realize, Srila eventually the world will realize the most valuable gift which Prabhupada gave to the whole world in the form of ISKCON. And ISKCON should get strong. ISKCON devotees should take it upon the responsibility that they will bring this knowledge to the whole world, because the whole world is waiting for this knowledge. The more ISKCON devotees preach, the more the Vaishnava and universal philosophy will convert the whole world. So these are some of the points which are mentioned in this chapter, in this verse. If there are some questions or comment, then devotees can ask. We have 2 minutes left. It's 6:58.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Thank you so much. Dandot Pranam, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much. Since Friday, we are listening to you. You have very nice points, Prabhuji. Really appreciate that you shared with us. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
Next. Actually, these all things are given. Prabhupada has given in his purports such crystal clear analysis. Because of his writing his books, we have this privilege of trying to understand this detailed, complex spiritual subject matter. But because of Srila Prabhupada writing his books, we are getting this privilege. All glories to Srila Prabhupada and the previous acharyas.
All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Hare.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, Dandot Pranam. I like the way you gave us an encouragement that we have to become a devotee and we have to spread all word our ISKCON theory that what can change. I like that encouragement which you gave us, and we have to, as a devotee, we have to work hard.
Yeah.
That's inspiration. I love it. What
Yeah.
you said.
Yeah, because we have the knowledge, so we need to give it, because by the mercy of Prabhupada, we got it. So now it is our responsibility to share it with others. Suppose we have some sweet item where in much quantity. So how much we can eat? We can eat some, then and then we will distribute naturally. So we have the sweetest of the gift. So it's natural for us to distribute. We should distribute.
Yep. Yep. Thank you to the Prabhupada. He gave us a ISKCON and all those guidelines so we can proceed and do his mission further go up.
Yeah. Okay. So Prabhuji, should we end the class?
Yeah, thank you very much, Vanshidhari Prabhu.
Okay, Prabhuji.
I heard from you yesterday that you're leaving today.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah, we'll like to invite you in your future trips.
Yes, Prabhuji. I come to US once a year at least. I try. So next time whenever I will come, I will connect with you.
Yes, yes, please.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Thank you very much.
This is such a nice community, Prabhuji, you have developed. You and all other devotees together. They have made such a nice community. Yesterday, many people came.
Yeah.
Practically out of India, this may be one of the prominent community here in this part of the world.
Yeah, we are trying our best.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Thank you very much, Prabhuji.
Okay, Prabhuji.
We'd like to wish everybody a safe and Krishna conscious day and week ahead. I would like to offer our prayers to the Supreme Lord by chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Shri Narsingho, Jai Narsingho, Jai Jai Narsingho, Praladesha, Jaya Padma Mukha Padma Bringam. Ugraveeram Mahavishnu Jalandam Sarvatomukam. Narsingam Bhishanam Badram Mityam Namiham. Narsingha Bhagwan ki Jai, Prahlad Maharaj ki Jai. Let's offer our humble obeisances to all the Samar Vaishnavas. One Chakal Patarvas Chakripa Sindhu Bhaya Vacha. Patitanam Pavane Bhayo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. वैष्णविंद की जय, ग्रंथ श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय, श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय, गौर प्रेमानंदे, हरि हरि हरि
Hari Hari Bol. Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Nice class, very nice class. Hari Bol.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare
Hari Bol.